So speaking of Pride Month and Envy Month, let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see the latest from your girl boy. You want to see the latest from your girl boy? Good old Dylan. Dylan Bud Light Mulvaney. Let's see what he has to say nowadays about his partnership with Bud Light.
Hi. One thing I will not tolerate people saying about me is that I don't like beer.
Yeah, dudes like beer. I mean, chicks don't like beer, but dudes like beer. We're not questioning whether or not you like beer. Dudes like beer.
Because I love beer, and I always have. I built my platform on being honest.
Now, granted, there are a lot of women out there who like Bud Light. But there's more dudes that like Bud Light than women who like Bud Light, so...
Honest with you, and what I'm about to tell you might sound like old news, but you know that feeling when you have something uncomfy like sitting on your chest?
You mean like the other people who get surgeries to put things on their chest that shouldn't be there?
Well, that's how I feel right now, so this feels like the right thing to do.
Okay.
I took a brand deal with a company that I loved, and I posted a sponsored video to my page. And it must have been a slow news week because the way that this ad got blown up...
Oh no! Oh no, the ad blew up! Come on now.
You would have thought I was like on a billboard or on a TV commercial or something major, but no, it was just an Instagram video. And the wildest part is that they also sent me one can with my face on it. You might have seen it. And
yes, everyone has seen it. Because here's the thing. Here's the fucking gimmick. Here's the fucking lie. Right here. Oh, it must have been a slow news week. No. You rely on yourself being an attention whore. Every time you post something, you expect left and right media to plaster your face all over their news websites. Look at Mulvaney in her stunning red dress on the red carpet. Or Mulvaney does this or Mulvaney does that. You expect it. Your career, your entire existence, your entire gimmick is being talked about by the news. So this idea that, oh, it was just an Instagram post, it must have been a slow news week. Bullshit. You wanted the attention. You got the attention. So now let's hear what you do with the attention.
funny story, I had the can around my house, but then I realized, wait, I need to protect this can. So I hid it somewhere, and now I can't find it because I hid it so well, but when I did...
It's up his butt. I swear it's gotta be up his butt, right? Am I wrong? Is it up his butt?
You find it, I feel like it needs to go in a museum, preferably behind bulletproof glass.
I hope he put a condom on it.
And you might be thinking, Dylan, why bring it up now? I'm bringing it up because what transpired from that video was...
Victimhood incoming!
More bullying and transphobia than I could have ever imagined. And I should have made this video months ago, but I didn't. And I was scared, and I was scared of more backlash, and I felt personally guilty for what transpired, so I patiently waited for things to get better.
Now here comes where the people bullied me, and because I'm the publicized face of a man in a dress, that all other men in dresses felt bullied, so I couldn't speak up because they would be attacked. Uh-oh.
But surprise, they haven't really. And I was waiting for the brand to reach out to me, but they never did. And for months now...
They ran to the fucking hills because they saw their stock price drop to the fucking depths of the Grand Canyon.
I've been scared to leave my house. I have been ridiculed in
What the hell's up with the lag?
public. I've been followed. And I have felt a loneliness that I wouldn't wish on anyone.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
And I'm not telling you this because I want your pity. I am telling you this because if this is my experience from a very privileged perspective, know that it is much, much worse for other trans people.
Yep, I fucking called it. I had not seen this video before. I wanted to react live with y'all. And I fucking predicted nearly everything he's fucking said so far.
For a company to hire a trans person and
Come on with the lag. It's because I keep pausing it.
and not publicly stand by them is worse, in my opinion, than not hiring a trans person at all. Because
Oh dear Lord, what is going
it
on?
gives customers permission to be as transphobic and hateful as they want. and the hate doesn't end with me. It has serious and grave consequences for the rest of our community.
Okay, so now wait a minute. He just said it gives permission for customers to be as hateful and transphobic as they want. As if people didn't already have a First Amendment right to be hateful and transphobic. I may agree with that or may not agree with that. It doesn't fucking matter. If someone's going to hate you because of your gender identity or your sexuality or whatever fucking immutable characteristic or changeable characteristic that you think you may have, then they're a fucking hater. You rise above. You outlast haters, as our slogan here at Mild's Culture Plate. You got to outlast the haters. This idea that it's someone else's job to give a hater permission to hate you. No, they already had permission. We were already mocking you before Bud Light did anything or refused to do anything. Bud Light's involvement in your life mattered none. The only thing that happened is we ridiculed Bud Light also. While we were ridiculing you, we were ridiculing Bud Light also. And you were just as silent as they were. You're complaining because you should have been a team. You didn't stand up for Bud Light, and Bud Light didn't stand up for you. Both of you kept your mouth shut. Both of you tried to brush it under the rug and hope for better, brighter, more colorful rainbow days. Consequences for the rest of our community.
I'm retarded?
And you know, we're customers too. I know a lot of trans and queer people who love beer. And I have some lesbian friends who could drink some of those haters under the table.
So do it!
But to turn a blind eye and pretend everything is okay, it just isn't an option right now. And you might say, but Dylan, I don't want to get political. Babe, supporting trans people, it shouldn't be political. There should be nothing controversial or divisive about working with us.
Yeah, grooming kids is not about politics, right?
And I know it's possible because I've worked with some fantastic companies who care, but caring about the LGBTQ plus community requires a lot more than just a donation somewhere during Pride Month. And all this to say...
So, translation, no matter what you do to bend over backwards to give us the privilege he was talking about earlier. He said he was in a privileged position. No matter how much you walk backwards, you give us platforms, no matter you give us money, no matter what you do to give us the most privileged life possible, it's not enough. You've got to do more. You support me. Give me attention. Give me money. Do more. Meanwhile, I'm just going to continue making a TikTok every day showing how privileged my life is and how many expensive dresses and fingernail polish I can buy. Fuck you.
Bottom line is that if you follow me, if I've made you smile, if you care about me, I need you to care about every trans person. And I need you to support us, and I need you to stand by us. And hey, it's still Pride Month. So,
I don't agree with a lot of trans people, but I am friendly with a number of them online. And I've known a few as acquaintances in my life. I won't say I've known them, but I've known them as acquaintances, and I'm able to be cordial. I'm able to treat them like human beings. And I'm able to understand and live and let live. And allow them the space to live their life. There was a time when that's all people asked for in the world. When that's all the LGBTQ movement wanted, was just a space to live their life in the world. Now it's gun to your head, do whatever you can to support us. And by the way, if you don't do enough, if you don't use the wrong pronouns, here's a $10,000 fine or 5 years in jail in Michigan. I would support every other trans person on the planet before I would support this mutant, this creation of corporate America, this creation of media narratives. This person here does not deserve any support, and it's not because they're trans identified. It's because they are an attention whore and a propagandist. Period.
I'm going to celebrate being alive, and I'm going to celebrate the trans people in my life and the ones I haven't met yet.
Please do. Please do. This is the thing. I want you to have your space to live your life. But don't complain that you are in the news when that's what you want.
And I'm going to celebrate the fact that no matter how many thousands of horrible messages or news anchors misgendering me or companies going silent, that I can look in the mirror and see the woman that I am and that I love being. And I know you were probably here for the tea of it all.
Yes, I'm here for the tea of it all because I don't really give a shit. I hate that I'm giving you the attention you want. But this is where we're at. We're turning Pride Month into Wrath Month for July. I was just kidding earlier, but maybe. And look, I'm not saying get angry. I'm not saying get violent. No. Leave these people alone. Give them the space they want. Let them interact with each other.
But I would love for something productive to come from this. So there is a link in my bio to the Trans Law Center, who is doing some wonderful work if you have the means to donate. And to the good people out there, I love ya. I really do. And cheers, but only if you're of legal drinking age. Okay.
Okay. I'll toast to that. Cheers. You know, Dylan, I don't hate you as a human being. I hate you as a media figure. So your cheers I will take as a man-to-man cheers, toast to you. I definitely hope you have better times ahead as well. You know, just like I could be so angry with my ex-wife, but I wish her nothing but the best. It doesn't matter how angry I am at the attention whoring you do. I do. I legitimately, I don't want to see violence enacted against you. I may misgender you, but that's my freedom of speech. I have the right to insult you. You have the right to insult me, and we can wish each other good times and long, good health, long life and good health. Cheers. Legal drinking age. There you go. Cheers.
I love you. Bye.
Okay. Sorry, that was like a sidetrack. I didn't expect to get so worked up about that, but again, I want to be very fucking clear. I give no shits about that person's gender identity. No shits. It's the attention whoring. It's the fact that our social media, our mainstream media, will hang on that person's every word and applaud them for being brave. When, as he said himself, he is privileged. There is nothing brave in attention whoring when you have the privilege of a platform where you can attention whore. Oh, shit. What else do we have? What